play Lucky Find. Play at the start of combat before you choose a card. Look at the top 5 cards of the item deck.
Are you in combat?
And placement. Yeah, you're with you.
Oh, I thought that was the other person.
Nope,
No.
that is Lord Goldalming.
Whatever.
Top
It
5,
doesn't
you
matter.
said?
5, yep. And then I get to choose one and the rest go back.
Yep, it's very similar to what his action was. Do you just put it in your hand, or do you have to play it?
I have to put it in my hand.
Ew. It fights for sex. Bite equals HIV.
Con equals
herpes. Guns equals orgasm.
Stop drinking, Hunter.
Okay.
It's like if Quentin Kennedy.
And those all get discarded.
They get, oh, they discarded.
They get discarded.
I'm kind of bummed that I didn't stop in Vienna.
God! It blocks freaking everything. Why didn't you take that?
I have a good reason for that.
Okay. I would hope so. Freaking A. What does the rest of that card do?
And I'm going to do reveal this garlic wreath. We already know what it does, so I have to go over it again. Okay.
No.
Actually, yes, because I don't remember.
Okay, reveal this card before cards are chosen during the first round of combat until the end of combat. After you suffer damage from things, the vampire suffers 4 damage. Cancel and discard this card if Claws is revealed. Otherwise, discard this card at the end of combat.
Yep.
Say card a lot in that.
He can rip them off.
See, so that makes it sound like that gets discarded at the end of combat. The other cards don't.
Yeah.
I know. I know. But it doesn't, like, when you look at the, like, because they have the rules reference, and the rules reference doesn't say that they're specifically combat cards. They just have combat abilities on them. And only combat cards get put back into your hand. Because I looked it up in
I would think if it's a card that you use in combat.
I would think so too, but that's not what it says.
Anything with a sidebar, I would say is a combat card.
It doesn't say that, though. Combat cards are yellow banners. That's what
It
combat
specifically
cards
it
are.
specifically
Yes,
says that?
it does.
I thought it says there was a basic combat card.
No, it just says they are considered combat cards. They're basic attacks, but they are considered combat cards. There are only 3 types of combat cards. Everything else is an item that has a combat ability. Because I looked it up, because I was like, there's no reason why you have to throw it away.
Discard this card after you reveal a rifle or pistol card. The vampire suffers 3 additional damage. Only 1 whole bullet can be used in each combat.
Oof.
That's fine.
So I'm thinking there's
So that's
5.
Or
You do 5. And what does yours do?
2 damage.
2 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Who am I?
you're him.
Okay, can I get some change? Yeah, just split it all over there. That's where it goes.
By the way.
What?
Nothing. Just
Oh.
that annoyed me.
Whoa.
Oh, Gamer Guy 0144 is following us.
Welcome, Gamer Guy.
Wow, stereo.
Literally, we're on each side.
I know.
So my 3rd.
Yep.
Yeah, I had the feeling. Of course.
Yeah, I mean, how many times you use mesmerize? You get punched in the face.
And that's the thing. I was going to use it last turn, and like every time I hem and haw about it, that usually fails on me, so I shouldn't use it. And if I'd used it, it would have stopped that whole thing. But that's okay.
Yeah, cards with
Oh,
red
because the
banner or combat
mesmerize
cards.
stops our effect, whatever our card is.
Right, it cancels the combat card.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up.
It's so funny because it says it 2 different ways, because it has reveal combat cards, but then it says item cards with a red banner or combat cards. And then when you do your refresh hands, Dracula hunters each refresh their hands and then begin a new combat round. Dracula draws top card from his deck. Combat cards played during this round remain in front of the hunter who played it. Hunter's combat cards playing during the previous round are returned. Oh shoot! I probably would have lived that other time. Because I would have put them back to my hand.
Whoops.
You get those cards back.
Yep.
Oh, during combat?
So once the first time you stopped her escape,
until the combat's
she would have
over.
been able to escape.
So the
Oh,
ones,
yeah.
I could have put.
You could have escaped
Yeah.
the second again, because once he'd
Or I
already
could
flipped
have
his
punched him
card.
again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But once he flipped his card to
Oh, so I
stop you
should
from
have gotten
escaping,
punched back?
you could have escaped again.
You know, when you refresh your hands, your combat cards. So these
That
basic
doesn't
cards
make
go
any
back
sense
to your
because
hand.
then I can never beat you.
You
in
can.
combat.
It's still possible to be. Yes, you can.
Not without a very, very, very lucky hand.
Yeah.
Like
Because it's
very
only
lucky.
these are the only thing that are combat cards. So all the other
Right.
cards that do like the real damage, these
Right.
don't. These most damage I can do is 1.
Right.
Oh, so-
but it's the fact that you can keep recycling escape in the
Yeah.
same game, combat round. Like,
Yeah.
that's the part that's...
But at the same time, if we do that, then you're alive too, and you're vampire
Yeah.
matures, and so you know what I mean. Like most of us would try to stick it out,
Right.
Yes. Well,
because otherwise you're way powerful because you're getting new combat every round.
And we can't.
It means literally a fighter
Right.
cannot possibly beat you ever.
That's...
Because we
You
run out of
get
cards.
new cards
Yeah.
every time. We don't.
yeah.
Right, but you can actually kill me. Like, don't have nearly
We can't
as
do
much hit
15 points of damage to you in
well,
one turn.
me, personally, yes.
It's impossible. So
Well, it's not impossible.
it's
actually.
literally impossible.
She still wouldn't have been able to kill your vampire.
Quite frankly,
She would've just run away.
he actually, from the cards that he has played, if he had played them in a slightly different order, could have easily done 15 points of damage to me this round.
I'm just saying.
And
But
I
yeah,
played them in
You get what I'm
another order.
saying.
I had to play garlic right away.
Right, no, I'm not talking about other cards you've played. Like,
Oh,
if you had
okay.
a different arrangement, you could have very easily
It is,
done
Rod Roy. We're getting there. We're getting beat, but we're getting there.
Hey, I got 5 damage.
You're
6 damage.
literally about to win. Like, there's
Oh.
very little that I can do at this point.
This happens. You go against the 1%. It's just like a life lesson, right? Just don't do it.
Because I
Vote Clinton.
wait, hold on. I'm short a card again.
No, you use? Oh, does he keep?
He draws
Yes,
one each,
he
each
draws one.
time.
That's what we're
That's
saying.
why.
It's
The-
not
How
like
the
it's,
heck are you supposed to beat him? And you can't beat him in one round. Yeah. I mean, I got a good shot off on him.
Each time
but
you're fresh
then
in
you
hands,
gotta,
he
like-
draws a card, and you take back your
Oh, so I was
your
supposed to
free
take
combat
back my
cards.
punch.
Your combat cards, not your. That's
That
I think
card,
that's why they
punch.
specify because they
Yeah.
refer to it as a combat card too when you're playing it, but once you reveal
See,
it,
I was wondering that. 'Cause,
if
like
it's
once
an
you
item,
punch,
you
you're
don't get it
done.
back.
yeah.
Okay.
And those get discarded.
Which is still doesn't make any. Well, it is the 1800s.
What they're doing is they're basically addressing part of Ian's concern. They're balancing the game because if you can keep those items, even if you can't put them in your hand, if you
can
win,
cancel them though. I mean,
it's true.
like
But
possibly. I mean, he knows you have them. So he can,
Yeah.
but
you
if you have an idea where he is, you can
He
go
wants
back
to
after him with those same items. So having those cycle out and just your basic combat card, it makes sense to me. But I wouldn't. I could have potentially
Escape.
escaped, and I would have kept that item free.
Oh no!
got
What'd you do?
fanged.
Oh,
You got fanged.
okay. But then you get
That,
you take.
no,
first-
that,
that's
that,
gone.
that only lasted the first round.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't last, unfortunately. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
So I recover 2 health. You take 2 damage.
I take 2 damage. Do I get out of dodge now because I escaped? So,
If he didn't stop you, then yes.
yeah, it says you're removed from combat. Do I just move?
Nope, you just,
No.
just combat. Just ends.
No, it's actually until the end of this combat. Is that one round?
Well, that's
or
what I was
Oh
thinking.
no,
I
it's
was-
the whole combat.
Oh, it's that.
Okay.
If
So
it's
it is-
combat, then I wouldn't have played that.
Right,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is combat,
yeah.
yeah.
I
Then
thought it
don't
was
play
just
it.
the round.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go back. Give me back my health.
How much did you lose? 2?
2.
Yeah. Sorry.
I played that.
I thought it was just one round.
Yeah. No,
My
I
memory sucks.
It says combat. Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was one round.
That
too.
makes Garlic Wreath really insanely powerful, actually.
Well, think
It
about
just
makes sense.
means-
Well,
yeah.
you
you just use
run out
claws
your week.
first.
You get garlic.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. The entire combat, I can't
No,
use
If
fast.
you
Claw.
if you
Yeah.
if you use claws
And he
it
can
then
go.
it
It goes
goes,
to
yeah.
cancel it. Then they go
you
away.
rip it off.
Oh, that's what
Stop.
that is. The
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
time.
If you
Okay,
use
I
claws,
got
it
it.
rips
That's
off.
why-
the
that's
Because
claws.
why
the
you
first
did
time
that.
you ripped it off the first round. You're
Yeah,
like,
it was like, oh,
That's why I thought it wasn't effective.
I actually thought it was a useless card after them. Like, well, if he has claws, I can never use this. But I mean,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
don't have claws,
And you can, but you
Yeah.
can force him. Like if you think he's going to play claws
Okay.
right away to get rid of it, you'll play something that cancels
Which, of
claws so
course.
that he still gets rid of it. But
No, he doesn't get rid of it because you
Oh, it
cancel
cancels
it.
it.
It canceled it.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
done.
Nice.
And actually,
That would
you
work.
just. This is ridiculous.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, because he's just going to keep using to stop, like to mess with, like it's
well, let's use claws and rip that off, and then use fang.
Mm-hmm.
right, but it doesn't make it like I have 4 health left.
Oh,
I literally am going to die this round because of this, like, because there's nothing I can do. No, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
yeah. So that's gone.
So you
I
take.
take 1, you take 2.
Oh, wait, I see what you mean. 'Cause I have more health than you now.
Right, you literally can just
Yeah.
keep punching me to death. Like, I can't mesmerize you to stop me. I can't do it. Like, I literally, like...
And you can't escape. Well, you can escape.
can.
You
You
have
can.
pride. You can just leave
Mr.
combat too.
Bat.
Pride just means he can't
Yeah.
leave too early.
Well, I think by this point you would leave.
So you've just been fanged.
So that's 2.
jar.
Do I lose anything for that?
No,
No?
you canceled it.
Oh, that's right. I canceled it.
Mm-hmm. Just
I
make it.
mean, I see what you mean by this now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys are now even. Well, no, you're less than him now. I mean, it makes sense. You can't stop punching unless you bite your hands off. I mean, you have 2 hands.
It's just the fact that punch negates mesmerize, and
Which
yeah,
is
like,
Which kind of makes
which
sense.
is a good, powerful card for you.
If you're trying to concentrate and somebody hits you in the face, it's kind of hard to concentrate.
Right. Well, especially since you're supposed to be looking into his eyes. So if you punch him in the face,
You're like, I'm about to control you. And you're like, poof. What's even more funny, it's probably like Three Stooges.
So I'm escaping out of combat, so somebody else can finish him off. Because you guys are right in the area anyway.
so you canceled his strength.
She is.
Yeah. And then I remove myself from combat.
Hold on, I have a
Okay.
question. If this cancels this card, does it cancel the whole thing?
Yeah. It
Does
cancels
it?
all of Dracula's effect.
But it has a secondary effect that can happen. It can,
Right,
he
so
can
that's
use that card.
because it stays
That's what
face
this is the
up.
card that he used to stop you from escaping last time. The first effect didn't go off, but can he use it? Can he flip it over and stop him from escaping?
No. Wait a minute.
Why,
It's
he
a
did
second-
last time.
Well, because
Well, it
we
didn't
canceled
get
last time.
negated last time.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't use any of the Dracula effect.
Okay.
So I would assume, because even if it's a secondary effect, it's
That's-
still Dracula effect.
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, it does if it negates it, like that's
Yeah, Dracula's
that's
effect
a
does not go
legitimate
off.
question because
Unless
He
this is an
didn't get-
effect that is not a Dracula effect,
yeah.
it's Dracula effect, it's just secondary.
Okay.
How can you tell if it's a Dracula effect or not? Is it just whatever?
It's a Dracula card. It's an effect. If it's not any type of an effect, which it basically prevents the card from going off.
Because it's not. It just says keep the card face up until combat, and then you may flip the card to cancel and engage hunters, punch, dodge, or escape. It's not the actual effect of the card. It's the fact that if the card has been played in combat, that
He can
they
use
have
it.
that effect. That's why I'm trying to figure it. Now I can see it either way. I'm just like, is there a rules? Like,
We probably have to find an errata because there's nothing in the rulebook about it. It just says the card doesn't go off. Dracula. It says.
That's why I'm wondering if the wording on it actually clarifies that card does not exist
That's what I'm
anymore.
gonna check. Hang on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because
Because it will make a difference. for
right.
this.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
I would. I mean, to me, it would be blocking you from searching for your card. Yes, that's negated.
Right, exactly. But
If
Okay, the player's check
the
if the card
card
is like combat icon of Dracula's card matches the highlighted combat icon, blah blah blah. If it does, the effect on the revealed combat card is cancelled. It's an effect on that card. It's cancelled. So Dracula flips
But
that
it says
card face
the-
down and it remains
there
in the
goes.
play area.
okay, so
Okay.
that's what.
That's
so
what I was
that's
looking
Oh,
for.
so that
So
It
makes
is
that's
That's
flipped
what
so
we
it
did
is
that when we first
clarified.
explained it. We just never dealt with it.
Yeah, it was flipped upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We
it's
didn't
flipped
fight a
upside
lot
down.
this
It's over.
whole time.
Yeah, it never
We're two little
happened.
vampires.
Yeah.
It annoys the crap out of me. All right.
Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying though, and then it's just like, oh my goodness, it could just go on forever. But I mean,
Yeah.
I was probably gonna die first, so that's why I got out of dodge. Like,
That makes sense.
Let one of you guys
Oh, and
finish
then
him
those
off.
we have to discard those because your
Oh,
combat
yeah.
cards go back, but the ones with
Yeah.
combat effects don't. That's an event. Whew. That was Ian's turn, right?
Yeah.
That was his turn.
Yeah, that was because he landed. He
That's
landed
the,
there.
that's the whole thing. I'm basically screwed at this point.
Well, maybe
Because I
maybe
couldn't
not.
defeat. The whole point was trying to be able to defeat you so that I could actually finish the game.
Yeah.
And now I literally can't finish the game.
And that's why I ran away, because I figured just in case he did beat me, just in case the off chance. I don't know. I don't know what
It's
he had.
technically
but-
your turn, so do you want to leave or do you want
Yeah,
to stay
we
there?
did dodge. You know, I told you, you guys got Dracula now. I weakened him. I softened him up for everybody. Get Nina in here. She got a gun.
I can get in there
Okay.
too, but that means we'll both be fighting him at night.
Is he stronger at night?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Well,
bad.
we're going to be fighting him at night.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be fighting
He's
him
low
at
on
night.
health, and you're
Oh
both.
yeah. I mean, it's one at a time, right?
Because
he's gonna pick who we fight.
He's gonna pick whose card cancels his effects,
Yeah.
Oh.
and then the combat just literally goes in order based on the number on your card.
Okay. So
Oh,
basically,
Alright, I'm going to use a chartered carriage so I can move 4 under... So it's 1... I'm just going to go right there.
Okay.
So I'm going to move 2. But so I get past the 1. That's on that. Whoops, that was an item. I don't know why I thought that was an event. I'm done. That's my turn, and then...
I've got a question. If you move on to that, does that still won't be ambushed ever because of the fact that I was there, right?
that's what I'm wondering.
Oh yeah, you
I
can
mean,
do that.
I was gonna say.
Because
I might
moved
change
there.
whether. Well, I'm still gonna go there, but it'll affect her first.
Because I mean,
Unless he wants to.
unless
wait
he
until we
wants
both
to
get
wait.
there.
Because I mean,
And
I
it'll
did go
affect me.
there first.
Or he's gonna leave it there. It's gonna be helpful.
I guess now it's night.
Sort of. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it moves into
no.
dusk. In which case, now we have to fight vampire. And he gets to pick which of our cards played face down is going to potentially go against his card to cancel it.
Oh, so while it's face down, he chooses.
Yes. Well, he can choose at any time before we reveal.
That's what I mean. While it's
Yep.
face down, once it's
Yep.
he has to
And he
choose what
doesn't
to do.
have to, and it's each round, so he doesn't, like, if he picks you one round, he can pick me the next round, or, and then the way the combat's going to resolve is if his effect is not canceled, his effect goes off first, and I'm assuming if it's a targeted, you would pick which one's going to be engaged, and then your effect would go off, and then my effect would go off.
Your card will be the negating card.
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna regret that. So you negated knife.
You
No,
both have
I choose what I negate now.
Oh.
Um,
Well, you negate knife.
I mean, I get
Yep.
So now,
We're jets, apparently.
So, well, no, but here's the
Jet,
question.
you're a
So
jet.
my question is, so I have to pick which one of your knives I'm negating, though, because you're mesmerized, which has other effects, and it also makes it so that your weapons deal 1 less damage to me.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna
Do
I'm
all
gonna do
weapons
that to
one
you.
less
I'm gonna do
damage?
that to
So
yours.
it's-
All weapons from that hunter. So specifically,
Okay.
your. So
And
I'm
you-
gonna negate your.
Okay, so you
So
take.
you're mesmerized.
So you take 2 from me.
No, I take
I mean,
nothing
you
from
take nothing.
I
It's just
negated,
any
I
weapons you
negated
play
your card,
in the future for you.
and I
will-
take 3 from
Yeah.
which is
Painful.
Yeah. Punch him in the face. A lot.
We just tried to double stab. That was funny.
And the funny thing is, I was gonna play punch first because I figured in case he played mesmerized, but I'm like, he might not pick me, so it doesn't really matter. I might as well just go for the damage. And then he picked me, and I'm like, dang it, I should have picked punch.
Always punch the
I'm negating
vampire.
yours.
Okay.
Or yours will be
The
the
mine will be
negation
the
card.
okay.
Yeah.
Mesmerize and card.
So,
Nope, it's fang.
So
Okay. I
I
almost
recover
played
2.
dodge.
So you take the 1 from me because I normally would do 2. So
Right.
you only take 1 from me, and then you take 4 more from the holy bullets. So you take 2 more.
You punched him with bullets.
No,
Can
I
you do
used a
that?
pistol.
Oh, I'm
Since
sorry.
it's added on, does it just the add-on and then the subtract 1?
Hmm?
Because that does a +3, so it'd be 5. So she's only lose 1. Would that be 4?
Yeah.
So I'm screwed. Actually, no. Hold on. I'm dealing my damage to you, which I'm actually biting you and removing you from combat, so you can't.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
And I advanced
So-
influence track 1.
So did you you actually removed me from combat
Yes.
before this was
Yes.
okay?
So I didn't actually.
So you did
take
how
damage
many?
from you.
2?
So I didn't do any damage to you. You're bitten and removed
Oh.
from combat.
Okay.
So you get bite.
But I did a point of damage too. In my
You
punch.
still did a point of damage to me. That's fine.
Okay. And so I didn't do even that 1 point of damage.
And did I get my influence from?
Nope, he didn't put the track up. It's on 11.
Okay.
So you didn't even do the 1 point from this? I'm just saying.
I did not, because I removed you from combat entirely.
Okay.
I was bitten once. It's not so much fun.
This is gonna be bad. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be Ian's game. Mesmerizing cards.
So,
Yeah.
That's probably dumb. Would you rather be strong or smart, guys? Oh, I didn't even see that question. It's a good question.
How strong is strong? How smart is smart?
I know which one Date would pick.
Yep.
Am I strong enough to open the pickle jar in one shot?
If I
Am I smart enough to do my
lottery
taxes?
tickets, I would do
Yeah.
Can't.
Bang.
Nope.
Fist.
no,
Claw.
cancelled. So
Not canceled.
I search my deck for one card of my choice. And
Was it mesmerized?
No, it's plotting.
Oh, I don't even think I have a... Wait, what's plotting?
It's the card. It has
Cards.
cards.
I think
Oh,
It has
that's
just
this
if I had done what I was gonna do.
So now we have the card of his
And
choices,
and the dodge just stops you from hurting you this turn.
Yeah.
which
Which
you
I
wouldn't
wasn't
have
going
taken
to
any
anyway.
Yeah. If you were, yeah.
Yeah. Did you play yours?
Yeah.
Alright. Man.
And I'm gonna negate your punch. Not that well, actually, do I want to negate your punch?
I thought you could negate dodge. Oh, you can
I
negate
can
No,
dodge.
punch, dodge, or
Okay.
escape. I can literally negate any combat card.
Yep.
But it doesn't matter because I'm biting you, advancing one track, and okay,
I figured that would happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I should have kept punching him. I was having a good roll with it.
That's alright.
I wasn't trying to punch you. I was trying to hug you. Your face just kept getting in my way.
Oh my goodness.
I gave you a gift of bullets. I figured you could use them. Just trying to be
the
your
only
friend.
thing that saved me was the fact that you didn't punch me when
Right, yeah, if I'd done it the other way around. My
You'd have
instinct
done it
was
the
to
other-
punch, but I'm like, he's gonna know I'm gonna punch again, so the problem
That's-
I literally
You can't
had no
stop
choice.
it. You can't stop it, really, though.
I can't stop the punch.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing I can do against punch at all. Period.
Oh.
You just
punch
punch him.
always stops me,
Oh,
no matter what.
It-
The
it
only-
may
the
not
only thing-
negate
the
what
only thing
he's
it might
doing.
do. The only thing it might not do is it might not negate what I'm doing.
Oh,
But,
geez,
but
it
no
will
matter what, I
always-
literally cannot
I
stop
was
it.
You'll
going
always
to,
get the
too.
point.
Because apparently Dracula's not good at stopping someone from punching him in the face. As you can tell by the numerous pictures of people punching him in the face.
I'm gonna suck your blood. I'm just gonna punch you. Oh.
Which is
You have now one
My
of my
one
denizens
weakness.
of the night.
Jack,
Actually, you know what the best? You know what the best part about this is that I won with 3 out of 4 of you bitten.
Yeah?
Like,
Yeah.
so I really
It
did
makes
turn you into
sense.
my denizens
I
of
mean,
the night.
that's
It's
what's
good.
supposed to happen.
So I had sensationalist press, which was great. Play when a hunter plays local rumors, hired scouts, newspaper reports, or evil presence. I cancel that event card. And the the quote is: "Strange diseases and mysterious deaths are clues to the Count's presence when they are not complete fabrications." And then I had hidden schemes, which was play at the end of the Dracula phase. If there's a hideout on the 3rd space of the trail, place an encounter card on it.
Dang.
And if there are people, if the people there had an ill look, and I began to wonder if we had more to fear than just the undead. But the problem is that, of course, I got this when this became the 3rd item, so it's not a hideout area, so I couldn't do it. It's like, man.
This is what I had that I would have kept if we had played the rules correctly.
Yeah.
Wax cylinders. Only Dr. Seward can play this card. I was going to trade it to you. The very
Well, I
next
had
turn.
something for you too.
Plays an action for deduction or analysis. Choose a hideout. Dracula must reveal all encounter cards on the hideout.
In all fairness, though, it's only a sort of win because technically I'd be 4 influence behind if that round had played correctly.
Exactly.
So.
And then analysis is Dracula reveals the hide power card from either location deck on the trail, then return this card to your hand. You get to do it multiple times.
So Nina, way off over there in Russia, had a gun, and holy balls.
She was
just
Van
like-
Helsing, basically.
I was just like,
She
once
did
you got
more
everyone start fighting,
damage.
like Nina's the best fighter here, and she's way over
She
there.
did more damage than the actual vampire hunter.
No, she didn't.
She kind of did. I mean, she...
He did.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, no, it was Lord Goldaming who did.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, I
Sorry.
did in the end.
It's
But I
so-
mean,
you
if
have
Nina
money.
was there, she had 2 guns. She could have just like.
Of course,
shoot
I also
you.
would have had 2 more health if
She's
I
like
had
Chow Yun
realized
Fat.
that I didn't have to take the 2 health damage,
Yeah.
and I would have
Yep.
been in a different spot too.
So
it's-
mistakes were made, but
mistakes
that's
were
how
made.
that
Yeah.
happens when Chits and Giggles
Exactly.
plays games.
It's
We
very
play good
true.
games
It's
badly.
very
That's our
true.
catch line.
It is.
We play good games badly,
We do
but we
play
have
good
fun
games
when we do
badly.
it. So
We do, and
hopefully you enjoyed it.
This was actually really fun. Like,
Yeah, this game is really fun.
There's moments of frustration like there are with any
And
game.
the reason I didn't go
Really
after
fun.
him with the
in part
wire is
because
because I
we
just
only had- we
knew
never played
that
before.
Right,
I couldn't do anything. It's like, if I get him there, I'm just gonna die. So maybe I should just let him do his own thing.
The other thing that I was doing that I shouldn't have is I had tons of vampires in my encounters. I was not using them because I was trying to space them out so that they'd be 1 every 4, because every time a vampire actually gets off the board, it wipes 3 items off.
No, I know.
So I'm
what
like, which again, I'm assuming that's to pace the thing, so you're not like just cranking them all out.
Yep.
Because you could end the game real quick that way, which totally makes sense. But I was trying to balance it out, and I realized that the other, like, you should get the higher point ones. You should strategically place them so you have a whole bunch of vampires.
Yeah.
Because if one gets stopped, the other ones can go, and if they don't get stopped and you're in the way, they can all beat the crap out of the hunters, which is what really is the goal. Because once I started actually doing combat, I was realizing, combat can be really nice for me, like in many ways. Like, so it's like,
Yeah. I definitely don't regret picking this game up. This game is
oh no, this is
awesome.
a really cool game.
And it could eventually become hard to get because Games Workshop and Fantasy Flight no longer work together. So
I
I was,
actually kinda
I was
want
gonna
this game.
wait. Huh?
I actually kind of want this game.
Yeah. And you can still get it. Like, you can get it at Bull Moose.
Oh,
You
here
can
are
have Moose
these,
pick
which
it
I
up for
didn't
you
have
because they have
these.
like a million of them. So that's probably the place I would suggest going. Depending on how quickly you want it, he's going to be here next week. So,
That's true.
You could always ask him and then just pay him back. But this was really great. Folks, just to let you know, we are back again next week. But earlier, we're going to be here. We need to change our time. Because I just realized next week, if we do noon to noon, we'll be playing 25 hours due to daylight savings time.
Well,
So we're going to go noon to 11.
Yeah.